Just based on what you've described and what I see in the world and in the United States right now, for people, if there that there's even a question about how you should treat someone, how you should treat a person who's been killed, if there's a question about how you should treat children or pregnant women. I've seen pregnant women being dragged out of cars. I've seen children being detained. Um, if there's a question about how you should treat another human being, and you are an American or you live here as a resident or whatever, then I think that we are really lost as a country. You know, but anyway, I digress. Mm.
No, I think which unfortunately, maybe I'm a little bit more pessimistic than you, but I feel like this is. I feel like we've always known. I feel like we've always known, or at least I think,
And
however
it's
you want to
funny, the
call it,
people who are coming in
people
the
of
comments.
color or black people, or I feel like people have always known, what is under the, what is under, what lurks under the dock.
What's
And
under the dock,
and
Brendan? What's under the blanket?
and,
There are
and
people
I think
commenting.
it's just coming to, I think it's just coming. The veil is now being raised, and
Mm,
and you people now see how quickly it can flip.
mm,
So I think, I'm not sure which it is. I'm not sure if um if people are now paying attention more so, or what it is. But it's going to be hard. It's hard to deny what is happening. Like people getting ripped out of cars.
is it hard to deny? People are denying what's happening and have been denying what's happening. Well, not only in the last year, but for the last 250 years in this country. So I mean, yeah. Let's shift gears for a minute. One last topic, and so I think the last
Yeah,
topic.
because we definitely ran over already.
Yeah, I want I guess the Trump delegation, they got together, talk, and I guess Trump, talked to them, gave a speech, and he lamented how people never really look at the good, and he talked about his big beautiful bill and how it's making every people's lives better. Again, very ahistorical, very just like I don't know. What he didn't talk about is affordability and the rising costs that Americans are facing every day. What he did not talk about, well, he talked about healthcare, but he told you know the politicians that they need to figure it out, and that they needed to come to some kind of concession about abortion rights. And so one of the things that he didn't talk about was how uh, the Healthcare Act is the the money's going towards it will slow. Have they already sort of disappeared, Brendan, or are they still trying to negotiate whether or not to fund the Healthcare Act moving forward? Do you know where
I mean,
we stand on this?
they have, as of, well, their Congress is back. I believe as of Monday. But yeah, they went on break without agreeing to any terms of any kind of renewing those subsidies, and
Well,
it doesn't look like they are moving on it. Uh,
yeah.
it doesn't look like a priority. I'll say that much.
Well, one of the things he said is he wanted to, give the power to the people or give the money to the people, I guess. In some ways, he's
Yeah, he
talking
was
about
talking
making
about
his
like
own
that,
accounts of like healthcare accounts or whatever. And
healthcare account.
it's just ridiculous. It just shows how little, or and maybe he knows a lot about healthcare. He just isn't like sharing the truth about it. And here's the truth, and I found this very interesting: 20 million Americans will be losing like their healthcare coverage as a result of like the changes that have been made to the Affordable Healthcare Act. Of those 20 million people, the majority of the people who are losing their coverage, which this is the interesting thing, are people who are small business owners, farmers. These are like the majority, essentially Republicans, right? These are